overwhelmed. It's not easy. It's not easy. It's not easy. What? Oh, no.
It means the world to me that this woman is going to be my wife and the mother of my children.
I think I cried.
I want her to realize whatever dream wedding she has in her head, I want to do everything I can to make that happen because this is her day and I want to make it special for her.
Your parents are delighted that you are marrying this young lady.
I want to bring you here because I wanted to have a moment with you to tell you how much I love you.
I feel like I'm home here. Things are about to get a little naughty. The crotch doesn't come out, but the back has a button and it's bam, bam.
I don't know what year this was.
I noticed this shady.
I'm guessing this was, if I had to guess, I think this was 2015. No. Yeah. This is after 2010. This is probably after 2010. If I had to guess, it maybe 2015. 2015. 2015, after Sweet 16 on MTV.
Is in the vicinity.
Votes are not an issue.
They can take pictures like they're standing right next
But 2015, nonetheless.
Oh, I just feel like a clown.
This feels like a circus. We made a pact to each other that no matter what happened, nobody's working. Just go with it. It's a good week. Filled with friends, family, liquor.
I don't know what happened to Jesse Simpson and Nick Lachey. I don't remember. But I didn't know Nick Lachey married this girl. Her name sounds familiar from Maxim. It sounds familiar.
At the Miss Teen USA pageant, and we were both hosting. She was a former Miss Teen USA, and I was a former boy band pop singer who performed at a Miss Teen USA pageant. I was in a band called 98 Degrees, but by the time I met Vanessa, I was actually in the middle of my own solo career.
I was hosting TRL on MTV, was a correspondent for Entertainment
She's pretty cute there.
and did a little bit of acting.
Then a couple of years later, I went to an event in New York City. Ironically, later that night, I happened to be out, and who walks in but Vanessa Manillo, fresh off her first Maxim shoot and Polaroids in hand.
And then I think I was like...
And by the way, can I see that Polaroid of your half-naked body on the cover of Maxim?
And then it just from there...
They laugh a little too much.
Until he asked me to be...
They can say the things they're saying, but they don't need to be so happy about it. That's my opinion. It'd be a lot better if they weren't so happy about what they're saying.
I always wanted to use it. Hey,
but what they're saying is okay.
I never did. I held out for the right moment.
They're just too happy about it.
I should call my agent.
Yeah, that's you don't need to laugh so
And the
much.
track continuously playing over and over and over. Will you take what's left of me? Will you take what's left of me? Okay, I will. And I did.
When I proposed to Vanessa, I took it to the Montage in Orange County and sat by the pool, had drinks. It was a beautiful day. The whole time I've got the ring in my pocket. Got down on both knees and laid it on her. And yeah, she said yes. And then we cried and celebrated. Yeah, it was really. It
Just even a little
now you're
traditional.
I'm stuck with you.
In my opinion. It's just what everyone does.
Oh, 6 stains on it.
That was 5 years ago.
It's a little
and now we're
boring
getting
to me.
married in about 60 days?
Like 2 months. It's 2 months away and we have not done anything.
No, we need to get a cake. We need to get my dress. We need to get your tux. We need to plan the shower.
It's boring.
the
It's super
wedding.
boring.
And then we need to mortgage a small country so we can.
They're running errands.
This is clean, right?
Well,
Not good TV. It's not very good TV. They're running errands, doing chores, running errands, or running
Because
errands.
we can only do a very small ceremony. Not everyone could be there for that. We wanted to do a kind of a Jack and Jill wedding shower and invite all the people to the shower who wouldn't be able to be at the actual wedding. Well, let's just strategically place a bowl on top of this.
Oh my god, it's big too, and it's brown.
Feeding people for free, they'll be grateful.
I'm so bummed.
What else?
Getting the flowers. Sunday night is the wedding shower, but there's a cocktail party this evening, just welcoming people who've flown in from out of town, which is so nice and so humbling for us to know that. I mean, flights aren't cheap nowadays, so we just want to spend as much time with them as we can and thank them. I mean, you're dying already.
It's not a sign. Doesn't mean anything. So I've heard, I was married previously But there was never a moment, even in the darkest days after we split up, that I ever questioned the institution of marriage. That particular marriage just didn't work out. I think the one thing that it does allow you to do is to learn. And hopefully what I took from that experience were those lessons.
Seriously, look how janky that is.
Kind of goes with the stain.
Great.
No turning back now. We've made it official. You know, this weekend is kind of the kickoff of the, hey, here we go.
You say that like you were thinking about turning back, or you're just saying?
No, I'm simply saying it puts the pressure on us to, you know, kind of finish this
There's
thing
no
off.
pressure on my end.
Fine.
Oh gosh, this can go. Bear with me. We'll be done in a second, and then we'll hang out.
Welcome to LA.
Yeah, it's good to be out here.
I would like to be relaxed with a glass of wine, welcoming my guests. But at this point, because everything is happening so quickly, I am so far behind.
No, please, we're going to get through these and many more tonight. It's just going to be a party, starting from tonight all the way through the early hours of Monday morning, I'm sure.
Oh, I love you, babe. You do all 3 almonds.
You handed me, that was on the table.
All 3 of them are
If you took 3 containers out and there were 3 things that are not sitting on the table, what would you think?
I will say that Nick knows that I am very OCD, especially when it's party planning. This is where Nick and I clash.
Somehow I'm the idiot.
I didn't say you were an idiot. You said that yourself. I just said I think it's really cute that you did 3 bowls of almonds.
I didn't hear the word cute. The word cute didn't enter into that first statement on that.
We both have to get the last word in. We both are very competitive. We both want to win the discussion.
That's not a very good interaction. That's not a very fun interaction between 2 married people. I would hate to be
My point
in
is
this
proven.
relationship.
Color room. We just want to take a quick minute to say, obviously, this is a very important weekend.
I would hate to marry either of them.
It makes it so
I would never
special.
marry
You
any
made
of
the
them.
effort to come
Both of
and
them.
kind of kick it off with us here
That's
tonight.
horrible.
We
It's
just want to
it
thank you
seems
guys because
horrific.
starting tomorrow, it's madness. We just wanted an intimate time with you all.
Which is
So
kind of
thank
nice,
you
yeah.
for sharing it with us.
But it seems a little super boring
Hey, hi!
or dead.
Like you're in trouble. Hi. Are you
It
moving
seems a little
out?
dead.
Today we're doing a day at the pool for the girls, and then all the guys are teeing off at 12:30 with Nick at the country club. I haven't seen you this drunk or hungover in a couple of years.
You need a lot of activities to keep keep your life
It's a
alive.
long weekend. Don't overdo it. While my brain listened, my liver did not.
Baby, do you have to drink your sorrows away? My best friend
Oh.
in the whole wide world is Jennifer, and her mom and dad made the trip, which just makes me feel so lucky to have them because my parents couldn't make it, and I don't have a sister.
They don't say
My
very
brother I
entertaining
lost touch
things.
with. My mother isn't in my life, and so
I don't know
it's
what
my
she's
dad
even
and
saying right
my
now.
sister. This weekend, I'm not represented, so to speak.
But they don't say like there's little
Instead of saying
quirky
my parents
things
weren't
that are
here
supposed to be
and my
entertaining
mom
that
was
say to
in
each
my
other
life,
aren't
I can
very
actually say I have
entertaining.
the Birminghams. I'm so glad you better.
it's a little killer, really, to be honest. I think.
I'm feeling awful this morning. I'm getting together with the fellas,
Hard time paying
play a little
attention.
golf. It's going to be a beautiful day in LA, so I'm sure we'll be.
And they need activities to keep their life
yucking it
alive.
up. Hopefully not yakking it up on the golf course. Oh, that might be some of that too.
Which Nick Lachey is going to show up today?
My brother's here from Cincinnati. Drew's going to be my best man in the wedding, so awesome that he could be there. Oh boy, it's pathetic. The biggest train wreck on the golf course is usually this train wreck right here. What the hell?
They just like Silver complaining about everything. It's a little killer. I already know what you're gonna say before you're gonna say it.
She does not have a dress.
What? For the wedding.
Why? Where just goes for what?
She doesn't have anything big coming up. No.
Wow, really?
I thought you had one over just being quiet.
Very calm about the entire thing.
Not a bridezilla.
No. As much as I would have liked to have seen that, though.
This weekend is great in the fact that I felt like such a bride, but this weekend is also terrifying because it really put me in perspective.
I don't want to leave the house yet.
I want to just curl into a ball and just ask for help, but I'm trying to stay positive and not stress myself out about it.
Who hasn't said that? Where have you not heard that
Maybe,
from?
did we schedule
You hear that all the
your makeup
time,
on? Tonight
what you
is
just
exciting
said.
because we are at the London Hotel in West Hollywood, which is where we're going to have our wedding shower. So we thought that we would just fully
typical
indulge
people.
in the weekend, and we ended up getting a suite.
Well, not what they do. I mean, they do.
You know what he's
They got a lot
gonna
of money, but inside
You gave me
they're pretty typical people.
Maybe I'm actually not just thinking.
I mean, the level of fun you have watching this is not very high. It's very
Amazes me
typical.
that every man, or at least
Little
my
mundane.
man's suggestion to any problem, especially if it's my stress, is to please them. Do you want me to say why we didn't have sex this morning?
A sex conversation. Oral sex conversation. There are a couple things that Vanessa has
do you say?
held out on me with, much to my frustration.
Did you cut him off?
Cut him off?
To the wedding.
I haven't been cut in. There's no cutting off.
What?
I've been promised that after we're married, that those things will not be held out any longer.
He's like, on our honeymoon, you better be ready.
You would definitely gag.
I'm actually very much looking forward to the honeymoon. There's gonna be a lot of things going on there that are gonna be pretty exciting. And
You need activities. He's talking about activities. He's talking about activities. He needs activities to go on in his honeymoon to be
Foggy
entertained.
today. I don't know if it's just naturally it's in my nature to always wonder if everyone else is happy and content. Like, I feel guilty people flew out here. I just want everyone to have a good time.
You guys throw the best parties every time we have a party.
She'd be lucky if she was, or she's always, I don't know.
I do this all the time.
Always
Like, even the
content.
menu, I'm like, we have to do top shelf because all of our
Because
friends would.
their levels are so
I start
low.
thinking about them more so than actually me and Nick. But on the flip side, it's all for good
You're
stuff.
content with
It's
everything.
our wedding shower. You know, we're getting married. So I'm excited.
You ready?
I haven't seen it yet. I want to see it. Oh
Wow.
my gosh. Coming up.
Easily
As soon as I
content.
turn the corner, it's a paparazzi. Nick and I just want to.
They're like
protect the
316
integrity
right
of
here.
what we're doing.
They're just
We
trying to
don't
create
like to do
drama.
circus.
This is TLC. This is for
Shades
cops.
here, but I'd rather be safe than sorry.
Okay, I don't know.
And later, we're finally here.
Here we are.
Well, anyway, this little Sweet 16
Top paparazzis is in
right
the
here.
vicinity.
There's all of us Sweet 16 right here.
That was going to happen.
But they're just trying to create drama for the TV show.
If there's
Yeah, it comes off a little Sweet 16
over the
-y.
bridge and into the ceremony, it's completely exposed.
My concept is to walk under this gorgeous canopy to protect her.
I get the idea. It's just.
It's like a circus.
Like, literally, I'm like, all I
My
need
gripe is they're just not very
elephants and
entertaining
stillwalkers.
people.
I mean. I'm shaking.
There's TLC is for police. Isn't it murder mysteries and stuff on TLC? But this still seems a little bit higher level than the MTV show with Jessica Simpson, you know?
Thank you.
In a sense.
Is our Jack and Jill wedding shower. So
But this is probably
we're
2012 or
on the rooftop at the
2015 or
London Hotel in
something.
West Hollywood, and it's beautiful. We have all of our guests up there.
This could have been on,
everyone that means something to us
on
all
E.
together,
It doesn't have to be on
it's just
TLC.
beautiful.
TLC is a horrible network.
I'm gonna make a speech.
But this could be on E. This is better than E.
You look really. You look
This is
really
better
sexy
than E.
with
This
the
is better than
Check.
Kardashians.
Everybody, if I could have your attention just for,
I don't know.
for
This is
a
better than
second.
all the other shows
Start
on E,
planning your
though.
wedding, you know, it's kind of a daunting thing, and we try to think of a wedding song. And one of our most special songs.
Or it's just, yeah, it's a little bit better. But they're all reality shows are pretty
It's falling
boring.
slowly. Am I
to
right?
be
It's
honest.
falling slowly?
It's about them running errands and their daily life. I mean, who wants to watch that? Unless you're like TMZ or
It's
something.
never too late.
Unless you're TMZ, you don't want to watch people run errands.
And that,
Watch celebrity
that
runs
she's spent the
errands.
rest of her life with me.
Watch celebrities
Right now, I
run
have a very
errands.
special presentation of the song that I'd like to give to Vanessa. So, if you would. I thought it'd be a cool surprise tonight if I got one of the groups from the sing-off a cappella group called the Backbeats to come out and
He's a
sing
little
that song
old-fashioned.
and have it be a moment for Vanessa.
Nicholas Shay's a little old fashioned. He's probably like, I bet he's like 40 something, 45. Well, right now I bet he's like 45, almost 50.
To see him get choked up over it.
That's
was
pretty old.
So beautiful and such a great
That is
moment.
pretty old.
And all of my worries just go out
But
the
over
window
here,
because
I think
I'm
he's
getting
probably
married
like
to the
close
man of my
to,
dreams and my best
probably close to
friend.
45.
It's like, yes.
He's probably close to 45 right now. He doesn't look like it.
It's Vanessa's
40,
day, and I want her to
45.
realize whatever fantasy, whatever image, whatever dream wedding she has in her head,
40,
I want
45.
to do everything I can to make that happen. Because
Do you look 40,
this is her day,
45?
and
I don't know.
I want to make it special for her.
He doesn't look, he looks 30s. I guess he still works out and stuff. Keeps in shape. A little bit. Or something. He just has oily skin or something. He really just has oily skin.